Cardano. Up until the end of that year, traders largely ignored the ADA token. The cryptocurrency has increased by 1,520% since then. About the newest cryptocurrency in town, everyone was talking. Cardano wants to give cryptocurrencies a more stable and long-lasting ecosystem. But it appears to be going beyond that. Even if their popularity has increased significantly over the past few years, the majority of cryptocurrencies have had an erratic growth pattern. They are always distinguished by peaks and valleys. Additionally, scandals, breaches, and arguments that led to hard forks have given people, especially newbies to the field, a bad impression of cryptocurrencies. ADA is the only coin with a scientific ideology and research-driven methodology, according to his website. It is a third-generation cryptocurrency that aims to address scaling and infrastructure issues that were initially raised with Bitcoin, the first-generation cryptocurrency that popularized the concept of digital coins, and Ethereum, a second-generation cryptocurrency that increased the use cases for coins to include smart contracts. Crypto is the name of a crypto specialist. The owner of the coffee and crypto YouTube channel, Cardano, hasn't held back while highlighting Cardano's immense potential. He explained that Cardano had been in a similar position to Amazon in 1999. He compared them and came to the conclusion that Cardano is comparable to Amazon in terms of long-term bets. Jeff Bezos had a vision for the future when he launched Amazon on July 5, 1994, as a website that sold books. He also had a vision for the company's rapid expansion and dominance in e-commerce. Early on, Bezos and his wife were unable to use a hairdryer or a vacuum in the house without blowing a fuse because the company's servers used so much power. It did get off to a difficult start. Technology stocks are currently the subject of increased scrutiny. However, one business for whom Wall Street had significant concerns about several of the worst storms and market downturns was Amazon. Investors have benefited from Amazon's rise from a little garage operation to one of the most valuable corporations in the world. But investors needed a thick skin. When the downturn hit, dot-com companies started going under left and right, and successful ventures like Cosmo and Pets.com, which Amazon had invested in, collapsed. Month after month, Amazon stock fell, shedding more than 90% of its value in just 2 years. And this is comparable to how one of the hardest-hit assets in the most recent crash was the cryptocurrency ADA. Numerous causes have contributed to record-breaking drops in prices and values. The long-term potential of Cardano ADA is still certain, nevertheless. Due to astute management and a fortunate last-minute capital injection just before the bubble broke, Amazon survived the shocks. Even nevertheless, investments made by individuals who purchased at the height of Amazon's dot-com boom still paid well. In December 1999, a $1,000 Amazon buy would be worth $15,500. Today, when the business recovered from the devastating dot-com disaster, it scarcely paid investors back or produced a profit, but it was actively reinvesting its earnings. Additionally, throughout the 2000s, the company's stock struggled to surpass its dot-com period highs as investors battled concerns that his lack of profitability implied he also valued long-term value. The past week, Amazon found its footing. After the financial crisis of 2008, Amazon started developing into a modern business, becoming involved in almost everything that is recognized for today. The history of Amazon raises the question, does the long-term wager hold true for all investments? Of course it does, then. Cardano is also no different. Jeb believes that Cardano is the best cryptocurrency since Bitcoin. And he provided the ideal response when asked on Twitter what stops other businesses from taking same action as Cardano. Nothing. The beauty of it is that every action taken by Cardano is open source. It will be nearly impossible to duplicate it at this point. Replicating 7 years of development by thousands of people is a really difficult task. Amidst Ethereum's underwhelming performance, the host of the well-known YouTube program Coin Bureau also offered his thoughts on the future of Cardano. According to the person, a 2.3 million subscriber pseudo-anonymous crypto researcher, Cardano was experiencing an astounding boom behind the scenes. More than 50% more distinct Cardano wallets are now available. 100 additional Cardano dEPs are being developed, the number of Cardano assets has more than doubled, and numerous dApps have been implemented. This indicates that ADA is still in high demand from consumers and retail investors. Keep in mind that institutional investors appear to be a big source of ADA demand as well, said he. This assertion was made in May, when the value of ADA coins was declining. He clarified the causes of this decline, noting that the cryptocurrency asset was closely associated with Bitcoin. He continued by saying that significant selling by fintech firms also had an impact on how much ADA, IOG, Mergo, and the Cardano traded during this time. The Cardano Foundation is actively growing its teams, establishing alliances, assisting Cardano projects, and even directly purchasing crypto-related businesses to create Cardano infrastructure. Without a doubt, this will result in significant long-term growth for ADA. There is no denying, however, that the short-term price potential of how high Cardano might rise appears to be being suppressed by this selling pressure. According to the specialists, the blockchain will be used for further improvements. Given the ongoing sell pressure and the enormous market capitalization of Cardano, ADA will probably pull a 2x from here in the near future. When it comes to the long-term potential of ADA, it is entirely different. He added that Cardano's forthcoming milestones will ultimately determine how high ADA can rise in the long run. The widespread adoption of Cardano ADA has been progressing well, and numerous tactical decisions have aided in the achievement of this significant objective. On Cardano, NFT adoption is also booming. In order to increase user adoption and use cases, a blockchain solutions provider and the commercial branch of Cardano said last year that they would contribute over $100 million to the nation's Cardano DeFi ecosystem. For the Cardano ecosystem to advance DeFi, IoT solutions, and blockchain education, the Mergo will invest $100 million. When asked if anyone would like to receive investment cash, network information, or managerial help, the CEO of the company, Ken Kodama, stated, "Please contact us." He also said that in 2022, we will establish a special operation. Recent sources state that the Cardano blockchain firm announced a partnership with the KMR non-fungible token ecosystem to promote the adoption of NFTs. KMR claims to be the top Cardano NFT minting and payment infrastructure. For a fresh NFT environment, they successfully constructed a minting API. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano, outlined the significance of this partnership for his organization. KMR as they create an entire ecosystem for payment processing and minting NFTs that are open to anyone. Martin Lawrence, a well-known actor and comedian, launches his first line of no-teed products using AMR's new minting API. Cardano has been in the news recently, and it has been shown that the project is still doing well because to the widespread adoption of Cardano ADA. The owner of the digital asset base Signum also added the native token for the Danos blockchain to his staking portfolio. ADA, the company's staking offerings, which are integrated with his banking platform, now include Cardano ADA in addition to Ethereum ETH Internet Computer ICP and Taser's YTC. The Cardano-centric ecosystem of decentralized finance protocols, according to analysts released by an anonymous community-driven account of Cardano fans, has alternatives to all mainstream protocols of late summer 2020. However, Cardano dApps are independent of venture capital funding, unlike other Layer 1 platforms. Because it has a security